And let's check in with our pre-market. Well, actually, our market open now. The markets are actually open and underway. The S&P currently trading down just a couple of points, kind of flat. Everybody right now waiting on who potentially might be named the next Fed chairman to replace Janet Yellen. Donald Trump asking for a show of hands as to who they pick. So they're kind of an interesting approach. Normally the president just kind of says, okay, this is my pick. Donald Trump saying, hey, tell me who you like. And so John Taylor and Kevin Warsh are the kind of the two big leaders here. Kevin Warsh may not be the one that gets picked, but he'd probably be the best choice over John Taylor. But we'll see what happens today. But the markets are kind of waiting for the importance of that and kind of trading sideways right now. But what else are you looking at this morning, Scarlett?
Funny, it's interesting. Such a down-to-earth way of asking folks who they think. But you know what? We need some of that, right?
Exactly.
Well, right now, the Dow's up 6 points. NASDAQ is up 3. And just like you said, S&P 500 is up or down a couple of points here. Oil is down 28 cents to 52.19. Gold is up 40 cents to 1278.70. Your dollar is stronger than the yen this morning at 113, and the 10-year Treasury rate is up 8 bips to 2.46. So that's looking good. A lot of earnings reports coming out this week. So some of the reports that came out before the opening bell this morning. Coca-Cola Company, they reported better than expected third quarter earnings. The company saw North American sales rise on higher demand for Sprite, tea, and coffee. Net income attributable to Coca-Cola shareholders rose to $1.45 billion, or 33 cents per share, in the third quarter ended September 29th, from $105 billion, or 24 cents per share earlier this year. So that's a big jump for them. Visa earned 90 cents a share, up 15% versus a year earlier. Revenue climbed 14% to $4.86 billion. Payments volume rose 9.8% to $1.93 trillion on a constant dollar basis, and cross-border transactions grew 10%. The Dow component shares rose 1.1% to 109.55 in pre-market trading on the stock. So again, Visa also reporting some pretty positive shares today. We're still expecting Boeing Company to come out. They're going to release that anytime now. The aerospace and defense company's consensus earnings per share forecast from the 10 analysts that follow the stock is $2.65. This value represents a 24.5 decrease actually compared to the same quarter last year. So that should be pretty interesting.
You know, just talking about Coca-Cola, I thought your conversation was interesting because what led the way there was their non-sugary sweet drinks, like the traditional Coke. It was Sprite. It was the other drinks that they have, which, you know, we've been witnessing this kind of change anyway within the country of people actually making healthier choices. And so it's interesting to see that that's actually being reflected now into their earnings.
Yeah, alongside the non-carbonated beverages too, which was surprising.
Absolutely. Of course, when you're paying more for a gallon of gas, paying more for a gallon of water than you do a gallon of gas, not surprising their earnings are up. So thanks, Scarlett. Scarlett Picard with our Real Investment News Desk.